Hello, hope you are well. So I am halfway through, or maybe 1/3 through a workout, and I'm in between getting my daughter off to school and I had to stop it. And then I thought I may as well let you join in. So I wanted to show you this. So I have around 20 minutes left of my 30-minute HIIT workout. And I wanted to show you this because sometimes we get distracted or stopped during our day for our workouts. And then we feel like it doesn't give us success. But the truth is life is fluctuating. It's going, the only constant is change, and it's not going to go to plan. I wish it was. We get sick, we have issues with other people, work is stressful, life is stressful. I'm about to sneeze, I think. Endless situations. The one thing that I can tell you that's really helped me stay consistent is the ability to understand, to be flexible in my approach. So although ideally I wanted to do this 30 minutes straight out, I can't because I had to do other things around it. However, you can see that I am fit and I am healthy, and a lot of my workouts and yoga gets like this. And I'm fit and I'm healthy not because everything is done perfectly, but because I consistently show up. So I'm going to continue and start my timer, and you get to see the last 20 minutes or me die of this workout. And it is very intense, so I may not be talking too much, but I hope you enjoy. And just a reminder that perfection isn't what we're looking for. It is a show up of consistency, even if it is pulled left and right or up and down or paused a little bit. As long as you have the strength and resilience to remember that as long as you keep going, you will have those results. People who are successful in the things that you are inspired by are not successful because they are doing it perfectly. They are successful over those that aren't getting it because they are doing it consistently. And consistently could mean that you get stopped and started. All right, so I'm going to start my timer and die. So. And it looks easy, but it really burns. And there's not much rest. Whenever you do these unilateral stuff, one side is always more tiring, and this side I hate right now. So people ask about abs too. This is using my abs because I have to brace. So to get strong abs, you have it in every exercise. Also breath work. I have to control my breathing to help my lactic acid stay lower. If I start huffing and puffing, it builds too quickly. So this is my cardio for the week. The moment I'm not running until it gets a bit warmer. I'm not used to the cold in Switzerland yet. So yes, yogis do weightlifting and cardio too. Jumping jacks. This is a staple in the workout. excuse with our workouts because everything can be done inside these days, including cardio in the winter. And you can even make it low impact, so no noise for the neighbours. Trying to figure out what my next exercise is. All right, this is sprawls to rainbow kick, alternating. Oops. So this here, this kick, is using my abs to pull my leg up. This pull of my legs in the sprawl, coming down into plank, is using my abs. And then you add cardio. So they stay in. So I have to pull my legs up, not my body down to my legs, to use my abs. Oh, moly. 5 seconds is not enough rest. One more. Right now I can really feel my abs, and this doesn't look like a traditional crunch because my ears are too small to hold these things in. But a lot of standing abs are very effective. Oh, my. Anyone else have problems with earphones staying in? Again, abs, pulling my leg up and then cross. Glutes, groins, all working. Side glute. Back muscles, keep the posture good. Now to work your glute properly though, you must make sure the weight is in big toe, little toe and heel. If your foot is rolling, then you're not going to get the activation of the glutes if your toes aren't firmly placed on the ground. Small things make a big difference. So, this is how you can see how I work my abs. Okay? There is no one super ab exercise. It's a combination of consistently doing abs. The great thing about this is unilateral, so you can feel how one side might take over when you do a compound movement. And the idea with unilateral is to get to know the sides that are needing to catch up. And what you do is you do the maximum quality exercise on the side that needs to catch up or is a little weaker, as the same on the strong side. So the strong side has to decrease till the weaker side catches up in quality. All right, jumping jacks. So this can either be used as active recovery or really notch it up if you're not feeling this workout gets faster. So you have to watch your bottom, that it goes down here, and your core is strong, but not too far down. You've got to really brace, and the lactic is building because these low squats walked. Oh man, doesn't get easier right now. So, rolling to push up. That's a bit nasty after that core. All right. Jumping jacks. So now you can see behind the scenes is someone working hard as well, but also imperfectly still getting results. The workout might have not done in one sitting. I did a 10-minute and 20 minutes, but the workout is still working my ass off. Over a year ago, with my injury, I could not do this. After a year of hard work, rehabilitation, prehab, continually going, I can do things again. Not because I could do them a year ago, though. But no one sees that type of work behind the scenes because it's hard to replicate and show. We only get to see a very small snippet. Oh, okay, this one is traditional ab exercise. I'm going to stay on the same leg. Okay. Crap. This is starting to really hurt. I won 13 on this side as well. Oh, crap. I'm trying to do the same number, but as you get tired, it really becomes difficult. I'm just about done. My abs are on fire. Now to stretch. Or die. Oh my. It's amazing how little things like right now I'm rolling my wrist can create a stretch in the body. Some lovely hip flexor stretch, and you can add on by doing this. But you got to keep that pelvis tucked. This is great stretch here, and it also stretches through here and here. Alright, so workout is complete. I hope you enjoyed. So my aim was to show you that you don't have to show up perfectly to get results. So again, I did 10 minutes of my workout and I had to stop because it was school time, had to get my daughter ready. And I started late because I was feeling extremely tired today. We've got a little bit of sore throats going on in the household. But instead of stopping and completely stopping after I had sent her to school, I then went back to the workout, which was what you saw, the 20-minute component, and completed the workout. And so even though the workout should have been 30 minutes in total together, I did 2 broken down bits, which still added results. The other thing to note was you can see that my abs are working, because a lot of those things like standing round kicks, rainbow kicks, are working my abs. So a lot of people ask me, how do I work abs? Well, abs are worked because you have correct posture, because you have correct function of your ribs, your scapula, your hip and glute placement, and they then come in and combine in each exercise that you do. So my total aim in this is to show you that it's okay to be random and a mess as long as you consistently show up and in total do more than you don't do. Do more showing up than excuses and regrets. You know, if you get stopped or if things don't work out to plan, as long as you can keep going in the way that best suits you in your life, the best approach is to be flexible. Those that are flexible to the approach but still consistently show up are the most healthiest people. It's not those that have perfection. The other thing is that health should also be flexible. You shouldn't be oh, unless you have some allergy or something that stops you, but you should be able to go out and have a nice meal with your friends every now and again, or a glass of wine, and to not feel guilty if that's something that you like to do. You should be able to do a bike ride instead of your workout and still be healthy. This approach that 30 days non-stop and the only thing you do out is that workout program is actually not healthy. Life has to be flexible. Kids are healthy because they're always moving, but they can learn handstands and splits and all these things just by playing, and they have no real strict approach unless they're going to gymnastics and those types of things. So adults need to also understand that that is part of it. The point of having nutrition plans and exercise plans is there to give you a in total goal. So when I used to train as an international runner, I would run about 80 kilometers a week, and it would be broken down into 6-week lots depending on when my race was coming. And there would be times when I was sick and I wouldn't be able to do it, and other times when the weather was so terrible that we had to do water running instead of running on track. And so our programs were there to follow, but we also had plan B. If we were sick, if we were unwell, if the weather wasn't allowing us and conducive, if something went, I had a friend that had a stress fracture in her foot and she had to do 12 weeks of water running, and she came back just as strong, a little bit out of the impact, but she was racing phenomenally because instead of not doing anything, she went into water running, and I was her training partner, and I did a lot of water running, and it was the first time I learnt water running, and damn is that hard. So what I want you to know is that just keep approaching this with the consistency mindset, but with that flexibility, with the understanding that perfection does not exist. And so go out there and live your life, and if you get the sidetracked approaches, just remember that as long as the journey might go left or might go right, as long as it comes back to the center that you consistently get it done, however that may look for you in your life, with your family, with your friends, with your work commitment, with your health, with your mindset, consistently coming back to finishing what you need to finish on a more regular basis than not, you will get those results. All right? The same as if you want to have strong abs, you have to consistently show up with a more healthy diet than not, right? And you have to consistently show up with more often training than not. And you have to consistently show up with reminder that your mental health is important to motivate you to show up more often than not. But that doesn't mean that you can't go out and have a birthday cake. Yesterday was my daughter's 11th birthday, and we had cake on Saturday night for her friend's party, and then cake yesterday. So I've had cake more times than I can remember in a month, and I'm still healthy, right? But that is something that's so important. So when I grew up, my dad, he didn't adapt. He was very, very healthy, and I don't remember him at any of my birthday parties. And it was one of the things that I promised myself was, although I have the ethic to work, and I really like movement, and I really like to feel good and eat healthy, I really like to be a part of life as well. And so I will definitely make compromises where I will take time off, where I will eat a piece of cake, or I'll have drinks with friends, because that is an important part of our health, the social aspect. The only times that I may not be doing that is if I had an allergy to something or something wasn't well, then of course you're going to adapt. So some people have issues in it. So remember never to be perfect. It doesn't work. But I hope you enjoyed the workout. And this is, again, the cardio version of my week. So I do this once a week. However, I also lift weights 4 times a week. So I usually do 2 lower, 1 upper, and which is upper body, and 1 full body with weights. And the full body with weights is generally can be sometimes with lighter weights and a bit more cardio orientated too, or 10 kilos to also weights, and I go a little faster because generally when I'm doing my leg day, I'm lifting between 15 to 30 kilos. When I'm doing my arm day, that will depend. If it's just shoulders, it can be around 8 kilos, but if it's overhead presses, it can be around 10 to 12 and a half. It's not super heavy, but for me, that is super heavy. So I'm always changing, and the upper leg and leg days are not so much cardio, but the 2 full body days, the one with weights and the one cardio like this are. and this keeps me healthy. So you can do the same thing and get healthy, and that small stretch at the end, if you don't have a lot of time to stretch, but you consistently stretch for 4 or 5 minutes at the end of your workout, you're going to prevent injuries, and you're also going to continue to grow a little bit of flexibility. So remember that a little bit is better than nothing. Alrighty, so I'm going to catch you guys later. I got to get to everything. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you